The Lightning Storm Druid was already one of the best druid builds in Season 3 in Diablo 4, and thanks to the new buffs and all the new systems in Season 4, the Lightning Storm Druid will be even stronger. This time I built around a hybrid variant that includes our newly buffed Wolf pack that will now inherit or start 1-1. They will most likely help me with the weak single target damage of Lightning Storm. With the aspect of metamorphosis, we don't need Nature's Fury and Earthbound Bulwark or Unstoppable Source any longer. We can now use Bestial Rampage or Wurzeln Strength for even more damage. Thanks to the buff Clarity in Season 4, we will get 45% more damage and 45% crit chance after we cast all 3 companion skills, and so it will be snapshotted with our channel Lightning Storm, so your playstyle changes a bit from constantly pressing to holding down your Lightning Storm. Also, our Lightning Dancer aspect got a massive buff. Because it isn't a fixed value any longer, it will now scale with our weapon damage. So it will be now even better. Our glyph that will boost the lightning dance damage by another 500%. If the tempering effect with the lightning ball damage also counts for our lightning dance aspect, this will be a massive damage boost. Otherwise, just go with generic damage against distant enemies bonus for our Thunderstruck node. So the Lightning Storm Druid will be even better in Season 4. Now rotation is really simple. Keep your 3 companion skills on cooldown. Always press all 3 before you hold down Lightning Storm when you head into a boss fight. If you play with Bestial Rampage, just make sure you're 2 seconds in your werewolf form and 2 seconds in your bear form with more for the Giga boost. You can also cast Bloodhowl if you need more spirit gen in the early game. Hey guys, what's up? Angrentv with another Diablo 4 Druid Season 4 starter guide. And after the quick introduction, where you should definitely choose the Lightning Storm Companion Druid, we will now go into details what you have to skill when you have to skill it. We will go through our skill tree, our spirit boons step by step, our Paragon Board, the mid-game variant and an endgame variant, and also our tempering affixes. So let's gonna start with our aspects. I only chose aspects that you can get through the codex. I will also quickly explain some aspects that you can get through trading that will also benefit your playstyle. And there are not that many aspects that you need to get this build going. It is extremely strong even without many aspects. And the first aspect you should get is the Shepherd's aspect. This will boost your damage really great. And when you will get Shepherd's aspect, your Lightning Storm will deal huge amounts of damage. Also, you can take the overcharge aspect for some further lightning damage and interactions for your Lightning Storm. Also, I did take the Night Howler's aspect because it is now changed with Season 4, so it will get a shout skill when you use Night Howler's aspect, and you can also then equip in the aspect of War Class Empowerment, so we'll get 5 to 10 primary resource every second while your Bloodhowl is active, and this is really strong. So you can just kill the pack with your Lightning Storm, then move to the next pack, use your Bloodhowl, then regenerate your whole resource, then kill the next pack with the Lightning Storm, and so on and so on. And just rinse and repeat, and it will be Giga strong, and you don't need any more aspects. If you want to trade some more aspects, you can also go for the Lightning Dance aspect because it got really buffed in the Season 4, and it will scale now with your weapon damage and is not a fixed amount of damage any longer. And you can also go with the aspect of the Alpha as we try to maximize our single target damage with our Wolf, the whole aspect of the Alpha. Or you can also take the aspect of the Stampede with your remaining aspect, and then you just change out your Night Howler's aspect and the aspect of War Class Empowerment, for an example, aspect of Stampede and Lightning Dancer's aspect. Next, onto the skill tree, it is really simple. You also got a leveling path, as I will post down this chart planner in the comments down below and also in the description. And you're gonna go with 1 point to Earth Spike as also 1 point to Wild Earth Spike. You will cast an additional Earth Spike when your enemies are rooted through your Poison Creeper or through your Lucky Chance. After you rooted them with your Electric Shock, for your core skills, go for 1 point to Lightning Storm, then 1 point to Enhance Lightning Storm, 1 point into Raging Lightning Storm, and then max out your Lightning Storm with 5 points, and then after take 1 point into Bloodhowl as also the inner Bloodhowl for more spirit generation, and after that go for 1 point to Wolves, 1 point to Ravens, 1 point to Poison Creeper, and then 1 point into the Enhanced Ravens and also the Brutal Ravens. When you reach your companion skills, you should also have your Shepherd's Aspect ready, circle in your amulet. Try to get your Shepherd's Aspect first in the dungeon, as you can also see in the chart planner where it is located at. And the next 3 points will go into Nature's Reach for more Lightning Storm damage, and the next point will go into Elemental Exposure, and 1 point to Charged Atmosphere, and then 3 points in electric shock, so we can now immobilize our enemies, and after they're immobilized they will get 24% more damage, and you can also immobilize them with Poison Creeper and then just get the free 24% bonus damage. We left that in there because most of the times in the early stages of the leveling, the enemies are dead before your poison can take off from your Poison Creeper. Well, the next 3 points go into the Clarity. It is buffed with Season 4 and will give you up to 45% crit chance and also 45% when you attack a boss. Just go for Ravens, Poison Creeper and Wolf attack, and after that just hold your Lightning Storm down so it will fully channel with your snapshotted 45% crit chance bonus. After that, skill your Enhanced Poison Creeper and your Brutal Poison Creeper. After that, go 1 point into Defiance. That's also 1 point to Circle of Life. And now you can go for 1 point also in Strength. If you want to experiment with it, you can also go for Bestial Rampage. It will get 50% damage. The 30% attack speed is wasted, but because we try to utilize our wolves in the later parts of the leveling, it will also get the 30% attack speed bonus. So we'll need to change your Earth Spike to Maul, and you just get the 50% damage boost. It is really nice, so you can try this out, and I think I will go with the Bestial Rampage style. After also in Strength, take 3 points into Resonance and the other 2 points into your Defiance, then 1 point into Ancestral Fortitude, as also 3 points into Vigilance for additional 50% damage reduction after you use your Bloodhound, and then take the Enhanced Wolves, the Brutal Wolves, and then max out your Wolves because it will maximize your single target damage and it could play out really well. And then take 3 points of Call of the Wild for more Wolves damage. You can also leave this points out and put that into something else. After put 1 point into Heart of the Wild and also 3 points into Wild Impulses because Wild Impulses is fixed now and is multiplicative damage again. And your last 2 points will go into Natural Disaster. So, and then we are finished with our skill tree. First build boons. Take the first 25 points into Pack Leader, then the next 25 points into Scythe Talents, and then the next 75 points into Weariness, and the last 100 points into Overload. Then max out everything else and go with the Elven Wrath as your spirit bonding. This is for your leveling part for affixes and your tempering affix in general. I will speak about it in the mid-tier variant or your mid-game variant, and it will be most likely after reach World Tier 3, you're gonna go with some kind of different aspects, as you should get some aspects along your way, and you're gonna get your aspect of might onto your helm, aspect of disobedience into your chest armor, aspect of alpha on your gloves, so your wolves get werewolves, so they will do more single target damage. Undying aspects on your pants, so you will get more life after you hit the enemies. Go for the aspect of metamorphosis onto your boots because they're your only source of unstoppable to get out of the CC. And then you will go with the shepherd's aspect in your weapon because we're now in World Tier 3 and we don't change our stuff that often any longer. And for your amulet, take the Lightning Dancer aspect. As I said previously, your Lightning Dancer aspect will now scale with your weapon damage and your skill level. Also take aspect of retaliation for more damage. For your first string slot, you can take the Night Hollows aspect as it will boost your wolves and also yourself, but you can take some other aspect in here, like the overcharge aspect or some other damage aspect for your Lightning Storm. And for the second aspect, take the aspect of the Stampede. We'll get 1 additional wolf for our single target damage and also in total 3 additional companion for 60% more max damage from our Lightning Storm. For affixes and your tempering affixes in Season 3, I played with really shit gear until I think level 80 or 85, and I just melted the enemies, so you don't need that in the early game. But if you want to go for the affix and the tempered affix early in the game, just go for ranks to wolves armor and ranks to companion skills on your helm. For the tempering affixes, go for maximum life as also wolves attack speed. For the chest, go for life per second armor and also maximum life, and go for your tempering affix for maximum life and wolves attack speed. For your clothes, go for ranks of Lightning Storm, like hit chance to make your enemies vulnerable. I will try this out if it is viable and if it procs often, and also go for critical strike chance. You can also go for either like hit chance or some other sort of affixes. And for a tempering affix, go for lightning bolt damage as also wolves attack speed. So why did we take lightning bolt damage? Because of our lightning dancer aspect, we're gonna generate some lightning bolts, and it was already good in Season 3 and it will be even stronger in Season 4 because it will scale now with your weapon damage from your lightning dancer's aspect, and we also gonna get some nice 500 to 600% to our electrocution cliff. So try to get maximum bolt damage on all your tempering affixes, and also go for the wolf's attack speed. And for your pants, go for armor, maximum life, and all the rest. Try to achieve max stress and max armor as your first stats in World Tier 3 and World Tier 4. And for your defensive tempered affix, go for maximum life if you have all the rest, and max armor yet. If not, then go for armor or all the rest. And for your utility, go for wolf's attack speed again. For boots, go for movement speed, armor, and speed per second. And it's really nice with your Lightning Storm. There's also movement speed as your first tempering affix, and wolf's attack speed for your second utility aspect. For your stuff, go for willpower, damage, critical strike damage. There's also lightning bolt damage. As it is a 2-hand weapon, it will increase further. Go for the elemental surge for lightning damage. I still hope they will change the Lightning Storm affix, because it is really crap, because Lightning Storm duration nobody needs. I hope they change it to additional Lightning Storms or more Lightning Storm damage. For your amulet, go for critical strike chance. You can also get here ranks to envenom. There's also lucky hit chance. And for your tempering, go for lightning bolt damage as also bonus to clarity if it's still on the resource button. If not, then just take some other nice tempering affix. And for your 2 rings, also for crit chance, max life, and lucky hit chance, and also lightning bolt damage on both of them and bonus to clarity. For your gems, take the sapphire in the weapon for more crit strike damage, the ruby for more max life in your armor, and the diamond onto your jewelry for getting your rest max. The spirit bones won't change from the early beginning, so they're staying the same. As also on your skill tree, they won't change that much. As I said previously, I did take the Maul skill now and also the Bestial Rampage. It will work out really nice. You can also try to get the Envenom passive now, but I think you ultimately need it in the late game when you try to get far into the pit. If you still want to go for the Envenom passive, just spec out your Call of the Wild and go for 3 points into Envenom. Just take 1 point out of Bad Omen and put it into a Neurotoxin, and then you're completely fine, and you got your Envenom from your Poison Creeper. And it's mainly for bosses. For Paragon Board, you try to get as max defense values and max life values as you can get, because we don't have damage reduction on our gear any longer. For your first cliff, you will take the electrocution. It will be also your first cliff to rank up to level 15, so we'll get a nice maximum radius boost, and it will greatly boost your damage of your lightning dancer aspect and also your lightning bolt damage aspect. And also for the next board, take the Constricting Tendrils as also the Fulminate for more lightning damage, and also take the max life nodes and some nice damage nodes. For the next board, take the Thunderstruck board, because you will get more multiplicative damage as more damage to close and more damage to distant enemies. You will still can try to get damage to close or either damage to distant enemies instead of the lightning bolt damage if you just want to go with generic Thunderstruck damage. And also get the Territorial Glyph here. It will boost the Thunderstruck node even more, and then skill up to here. And for your next board, the Inner Beast board, go for the Human Glyph. So we'll get more damage reduction as human, and also we'll get more life with the Tenacity node. And for your next board, take the Ancestral Guidance, as you will get more damage as more spirit you're gonna spend. And also take the Reclamation node for more spirit on kill, as also more maximum life through your natural attunement. And then go for the Keeper Glyph for more lightning storm damage. You can also go for the Wild Glyph if you want to take some more companions damage if your single target lacks some bit. For the last board, take the Ardent Malice and also try to get the Spirit board, as it will be your last board. You will get that around level 100, and then you're also gonna poison your enemies with the Poison Creeper. And then the Ultra Endgame, if you want to stay with your human form, you can also go for the Werewolf form with Tempest Roar slotted in, and then you will change out your Paragon board from the Heightened Malice to the Lust for Carnage board, and then you will get the Spirit gains after critical strike with your werewolf skills, and you also get the Unsung Ascetic Reps. They will drop from the Beast in the Eyes. They will get you really much lightning storm damage. I will also update the char planner, which Masterworking ranks you should get. And for your pants, go for the Tibor's Will, as you generate more resources after you got Unstoppable, which will happen through Aspect of Metamorphosis, and you will also get some nice damage reduction from close enemies, damage, and some damage when you're Unstoppable. Also, switch out Aspect of Retaliation with the Ring of Starless Skies or any other aspect, because we don't have that much fortified generation. Your Paragon board will mostly stay the same, as also your tempering affixes, and you can also try out the Werewolf variant, as I said, with just Temperature and the inner and the Lust for Carnage board. So I hope I could show a really nice League starter build guide that will go from League start to mid-game to endgame to ultra endgame, and I think we can clear most of the content and also the pit. That will be a great build to clear massive amounts of enemies as it is in the pit. Also, if you have some further questions, ask them in the comments down below. And also, if you're gonna like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe, as it would boost my channel tremendously. And until the next video, bye!